Hello, I'm here to introduce the single strip spatial evaluation approach for enhancing on-farm experimentation and decision making. New York is a dairy state where corn silage and grain are the major feedstock. So it's so crucial for the farmers to produce and manage them economically and sustainably. One of the ways to do that is through on-farm experimentation, where research is conducted on the farmer's field using their soil management practices and technologies. Well, traditionally, on-farm experimentation is conducted using randomized complete block design, which implements random strips, and it uses ANOVA to test the treatment and control. However, some of the caveats of this design is that it limits the statistical power, as there is only one data recorded per strip, and it is because of the design, it occupies more space and therefore is labor intensive and slows down crucial operations. However, with the introduction of the yield monitor sensor, which can record the yield data points at 1 second per interval during harvest operation, we can get hold of these yield data points for further analysis. So using the single strip spatial evaluation approach, we see that within that single strip, there's a lot of yield data points that can be recorded, and also it accounts for the spatial variability in the field. So with this design, there is a single strip that is implemented in the field along the length of the field with 2 choppers or harvester with white. And here the rest of the field is considered as control. And for analysis, we delineate 2 similar strips on either side of the treatment strip that account for the control strip. When such yield data points are recorded for multiple years, we recommend at least 3 years, we start to see a spatial and a temporal pattern. And based on these patterns, we classify the field into 4 zones, where zone Q1 is the high yielding and stable zone, Q4 is low yielding and stable zone, Q2 and Q3 are high and low yielding but are variable. Now, using this information from the yield monitor sensor and the zone maps, we put that into a spatial model to see if that treatment had an effect when compared to the control strips. We present the results in a form of a confidence chart. So this confidence chart is looking at what has happened for that year. And the way to interpret these results is that the numbers you see inside of the confidence chart are the confidence number, and based on where they fall, they're categorized into 5 levels. And we right off see that for zone Q3, there is no data available because the model accounts for smaller data points, and it's lesser than 30 spatial points. It does not qualify for analysis. And for zone Q1, we see there's high confidence with yield benefit. And zone Q4, we also see high confidence but for yield loss. And we see that for zone Q2, it is neutral because we don't see much confidence for yield benefit or yield loss. And we can have growing confidence based on the treatment that was implemented when we have these confidence chart that we can see from multiple single strips in the same field, single strips in multiple fields, and single strips that are implemented each year. We are also in the process of developing a tool that can automate this whole process and also can be made available for farmers and farm consultants. So this is an ongoing work. So please check our Twitter page at Cornell NMSP for more updates and release of this tool. With that, thank you for listening.